Good evening, good morning, whatever. Hmm. Well, I'm here for a little bit anyways until I completely crash. I can't type. But leave. Keep. Oh boy. Let me delete that comment and start over. That's amusing. Hmm. Oh, hello, Joe. Good day to you, my friend. You can come up on panel if you want. I don't mind talking to you for a bit. I enjoy your company. Hope you've had a terrific day. What have I been doing? Well, just chilling and not doing a whole heck of a lot, honestly. I am happy to be back on streaming, though. I did miss that. I got a new phone and got it all set up, and that's taken up the last couple of days trying to figure the new phone out. which is a far cry better than my old phone was. How are the birds? Yeah, I hope all your birds are well. Yeah, the old phone broke. That's a long story there. But yes, the old phone broke. The old phone was a Samsung Galaxy S10. This is a Samsung Galaxy S20. So it works great for streaming. Ah, oh no, food coma. Ah, Casper's playing in the bed. Your birds make me smile. Sky Solar's calling for her turn. Yes, you gotta play fair. They each need their timeout, don't they? Their time out of the cage. I like doing these late night streams. Always treat good. That's good, Joe. Yeah, you need to be fair. Yeah, I'm fair. I'm that way with my pets too. What you do with one, you do with the other one. So they don't feel left out. Oh, let me do something on my YouTube page. Let me post the link at the top of the screen. um, where is it? Pin message. There we go. Message pinned. Makes it easier for those on YouTube to be able to come up. He's eating out of the yogurt bowl. I love your birds, Joe. They're a treat to get to watch. I don't know, Joe, if you guys do down in Australia. Tonight we switch our clocks and move the clocks an hour forward. So we're starting daylight savings time tonight. I don't know if you guys switch your clocks or not. So instead of it being 1:19 a.m., it's probably actually 2:19 a.m. Yes, the daylight. Yeah, well, it means that, yeah, the time is going to be actually getting longer. Oh, interesting. I did not know that, Joe. Yeah, we will spring forward an hour, so we'll lose an hour of sleep. But we usually gain that back at the end of the season in fall. But you have to wait 6 months for it. I personally find it messes with me for about a week or so. Oh, oh goodness. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's like an chop. Turn my volume down. It's not very loud. Hello, Joe. Just a second.
Yeah, I'm here now. I just had to do the back button. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
And Casper's eating out of the bowl.
He's having fun.
There's a little bit of maple syrup sugar in there with it too, so he probably likes the taste of the sweet.
Oh, I'm sure. Such a pretty bird.
He's a rat bag.
Well, he's liking whatever's in there.
Actually, I got to tell you, it was your fault that I had a fall in town the other day.
Uh-oh. What'd I do?
I, I was walking across the road to the footpath to the supermarket, and my notification sign went off that someone went live.
Oops.
So I glanced down to see who it was, and it was you, and I literally didn't see the step to the footpath, and I come a gutser. I ripped my trousers, and I got a scabby knee.
Oh,
So
Joe, I'm
I said to
sorry.
JC, I said, it's Bud's fault.
I'm sure it was. She probably
and,
laughed,
the,
didn't she?
and the day before that, I cracked my head and put a little cut on that. I was dusting the bottom of the TV cabinet, and I went up and hit the corner of the top of it. So
Oh,
I was
no.
in the wards for a couple of days, but I was more upset about my jeans because they were my favourite.
Sorry. That's kind of funny. I've never been accused of ripping somebody else's jeans before.
Yeah, you should see my knee.
I can imagine. Oh, so sorry, Joe.
And I'll take the Band-Aid off and you can see.
Oh, Joe. Oh, my goodness. Owie. Yeah, I can see it. Ow.
Yeah,
That
it
looks
was a
like,
goodie.
yeah, you did a number on your leg. Oh, geez. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's your fault.
I can tell. Look at him go. I've never injured somebody going live before until just now. What was JC's response? Did she laugh?
I'm actually not sure whether she heard me say it because there was a few people up there and I was just coming out of the car. I couldn't hear really well, but yeah.
That's
But I
funny.
was blaming you.
Well, more of the story is turn your notifications off on
Yeah,
me.
don't look at your phone. And it was only for a split second too. But I didn't even, you know how you fall and you know you're falling? I had no idea until I was trying to get up.
Oh, no.
I just looked around, kind of walked into the supermarket and glanced down at my trousers. And then I got into the supermarket and about a minute later I checked out my knee. And then about 10 minutes later I started to have that sting kind of thing.
Oh, no. Well, I'm just glad you didn't injure yourself more.
Yeah, a little tiny bit on my elbow, but not to bleed. Okay, step up, Casper. Step up. What are you looking at? There's nothing there for you to have.
He sees something. I love watching the birds play.
Yeah, so I finally got my mattress.
Oh, good. How do you like it?
Oh, it's awesome. I'm not waking up with a sore back plus.
Nothing beats a new mattress, does it?
Yeah, and I had like an eggshell topper on of my old one, and it was new. So I tried that out on it, and I didn't like it because the one I've got is a memory foam, so it really molds to your body.
That's
And
what my mattress is.
with the topper that I had, I it kind of prevented that. So I just got a lamb's wool mattress protector, and that's perfect.
Good.
But
Yeah,
my
both
mum
my
said that she'll take the topper for the spare bed at her house, so I just chucked it in the back of the car until I go down and see her.
yeah, both my mattress and my pillow have memory foam in them.
Yeah, mine too.
Such a fun little bird.
Well, his time's just about up because it must be time for a poopy soon. I don't want him pooping on my bed.
No, you don't. That would be bad. You'd have a mess to clean up for sure.
Sorry, I'm not looking at chat if anyone's in there.
Oh no, it's just you and I. There's nobody in here. I'm not looking at chat either. I'm watching the bird.
He's licking it clean.
I can see that. Let
Is
me pull.
he yummy?
There, I can see him better now. He's really going to town, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love the pretty colors on him, the blue and the green.
Yeah, the blue one that I had, that's the same as what my White Moon has one, but hers is blue.
Ah,
And the one that I had was blue too. His name was Mango. That's Solar you can hear in the background.
that's
Okay,
kind of what I
Casper,
think.
you have to leave to do a poopy. Step up. Step up. He doesn't want to.
No, he doesn't. He's fighting.
Come here. Don't do it, don't do it. You little bastard. You did it. Poopy.
Uh-oh, he shit it on your bed.
You did. Oh, I'm
Naughty
so
bird.
full. Hang on, I've got to put this bird away and clean up that shit and then get the other bird. Step on. Actually, I'll just
Overall,
leave quiet in there for a minute because my phone's on 16%, so I'll put that on charge. Oh, dishcloth.
oops. Yeah, my phone's plugged in all the time almost. It's at 75%.
Oh, I've pretty much been on chat all day. I didn't do it. I did the bird cages dishcloth. I did the bird cages this morning and whipped the vacuum cleaner around, but that was about it today.
I didn't do much today either. It's kind of what Saturdays are for.
Yeah, someone wanted me to go to the markets. I really couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, I didn't do a darn thing today. Looks like you got it.
Yeah, if you get it straight away, it's pretty good.
It doesn't stain it or anything.
No, Solars are a little bit more runny than Casper's. But I'm never eating again. Say it every day.
What did you eat?
I had a couple of hours ago. I had an omelette,
Yum.
and then I had some soup, and then I got some yogurt, but it was a big bowl.
Delicious.
Yeah, it was a nice feed. All right, I'm plugged in.
Good, good. I had grilled cheese and grilled cheese and tomato soup for supper.
Oh, yeah.
I say supper, it'll be breakfast time before much longer.
Hey, have you been in Vegas, chat, or anything? Or have you been cruising around the chats in the last couple of days?
I was in Vegas this afternoon for quite a bit.
Did you see Storm Dancer? Because I think she's in the area where that flooding and windy, like it was meant
Uh,
to be a cyclone, but
I
it
think
ended up being.
she mentioned
So you
something
seen
about
her?
that. I haven't seen her for a few days, I don't think.
Yeah, well,
I
that's what
hope
I'm thinking. And apparently, like, there's 30 odd thousand people without power. So
she might.
she may be one of them. That's
I
what I
hope
was
she's.
thinking because usually I see, someone say hi to her or whatever, but
Hmm.
I haven't seen anyone say that. So I was thinking, I wonder if she's in that area.
She might be.
Yeah.
I like Storm. She's fun to talk to. She came up on my panel one time. Guess it's been
Yeah.
2, 3 weeks now. I had fun talking to her.
When was that?
Uh, I don't remember when it was. 2 or 3 weeks ago, she came up and was just chatting with me.
Oh, that's unusual because she doesn't usually do panels.
No, she doesn't. I was tickled that she did that. Made my day. She has. I don't know if you've ever heard her voice. She has a Australian accent like you do.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard Storm. Only a couple of times uh, on Dougie's, I think.
Yep, that's where she's been. It's been on Dougie's stream.
Yeah.
No, that I enjoy talking to her.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone different every now and then.
I was kind of hoping White Moon would have came in. I haven't seen her for a while.
Yeah, I seen her today. She was in JC's for a bit.
Oh, was she? Good.
Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty flat chat. She's got
Y-
work and hubby and Birdie and kids and
The
yeah,
whole
she's
shebang.
a go girl.
She's got a busy plate.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I hear that.
6:33 here.
1:33 here, a.m.
1 mere PM for me.
Let's see. Daylight savings time takes effect in about roughly half an hour.
Well, we're coming to the end of summer, so we must be very close to do it. It may even be this weekend for all I know. I work it out when the mobile changes by itself and I go, oh, okay, it's daylight savings, or someone
Uh-huh.
tells me.
Yeah, the phones change by themselves. Oh, hello, Chrissy.
Oh, hi, Chrissy.
Good to
Can't
see
really
you, my
talk to
friend.
Chrissy. I don't know why. We said hello a few times, but I don't know anything about her.
She's one of those people that always makes me smile. I don't know. I know you don't normally do it, Chrissy, but you're always welcome to come up on my panel and chat.
Yeah, you don't have to put your camera on or anything.
Nope. You're always welcome to come up.
The only thing you've seen of me was me scabby knee and me bird.
You're welcome, Chrissy. Ah,
I think I'm the only one home. There's 4 units, and I think I'm the only one home.
everybody else must be at dinner time or something.
Well, none of their cars are there
No, that I'm sure they are.
because we've got
Yes.
carports. So there's one carport for Unit 1 and Unit 2, and then another carport for Unit 2 and no, Unit 3 and Unit 4. And
So
my
you each
car's
have
the
your own
only
car.
one there.
Each have your own
Hey,
carport. That's nice.
you want to see it?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, hang on. Get out of chat. I have to unplug my phone for a minute, but that's okay. It's 17%, so we'll be fine. You've
Yeah.
seen my balcony and stuff, haven't you?
What's that?
You've seen my balcony and stuff?
I have. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
You
then I'll have
showed it
to,
on. You showed it on JC's stream before.
yeah. I hope no one's looking because I've only got knickers and a singlet on. Oh, that's the perspex that I got. I got that yesterday. I'm
Oh,
going to get. I've got another bird cage coming, the same size as Casper's and Solar's, and I've got it, the perspex to. Oh, yeah, there is somebody. I don't know if you can see the
oh,
sunshine. So there's my car.
I see it.
Yeah, and then there's the other one for unit 3 and 4 over there. Oh, yeah, she's
Look,
home. I thought I was the only one here.
looks like a
Yeah, so
sunny day
they
there.
said that the cage was ready yesterday, so I went and picked it up, or went to pick it up, and they ordered the wrong one, so I've got to wait another week.
Oh
So
no.
I got that saw because I have to
Yes.
cut this perspex. It is here, so there's a plastic cover on it, and then I'll have Wilson. So the cage that I've got coming is the same size as Casper's and the same
Uh-huh.
size as Solar's, and then the divider will go down the middle, and then Milo can be moved out of this cage, and Wilson can be moved out of that cage, and they can share a cage, but they
Oh,
can't
that'll
hurt
work.
each other. So
That'll
I'll have
work.
three cages the same, and one less to clean because
Right.
there's 4 cages now, but I'll have 3.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm off. So I just have to wait another week for that.
Yep.
So I'll be interested in putting it together, and I can also drill through that perspex, so I can, you know, attach perches and toys and stuff to it as well. And plus, I'll have to cable tie it around it to
Uh-huh.
keep it in place. So I'll have to go to Bunnings and get some pretty sturdy cable ties because Milo, the lovebird, he can chew through them if they're too small.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a sharp little beak.
I guess so.
Yeah. I was actually thinking today that maybe I could avoid getting the other cage and then get another divider and just put Wilson and Casper in the same cage and
Yeah,
Milo and Solar in the same cage,
that would
and then
work
just
too, I
have
think.
2 cages. But I'm thinking Solar really needs that wingspan, and her tail's really long.
Right.
Yeah. How's your kitty cats?
Kitties are big. They're good. They're getting big.
Yeah, they'll be desexed soon, wouldn't they?
Uh-huh.
What's it
We
cost you
had
over there, bud? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a cat, but for a male, it's a lot cheaper than it is a female to get desexed.
I'm not sure because we haven't had young kittens in about 10 years, so I'm sure the prices have changed.
And in some places, the government will actually subsidise you for doing it.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
So
I have
maybe you
to,
could look into that just in case.
yeah, I think I will.
And
We had
some vets will do it for free because I'd
I did,
rather do it for free than have, unwanted or feral cats.
right.
Well, that's in Australia. I don't know if it's the same for you.
I'm not sure if it is or not.
Yeah, if you
I,
Googled it.
I don't think I've ever heard of the government paying for it.
Okay.
We did have one kitty cat. She was kind of not eating our food and breathing a little bit heavy. So we took her to the vet yesterday and he did some blood work on her. She was born in 2011 and so she's not a young kitty. But he did some blood work on her and everything came back negative. But what he did find was that she had pneumonia. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. New,
Pneumonia.
yeah, she had that, and so
That,
he gave her
mm,
medication and antibiotics to get it out of her system.
yeah. Well, hopefully that works because, yeah, pneumonia can be quite nasty. It can be even fatal.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. But
Mm.
he gave her strong antibiotics and strong medication for it.
What is that, a barn cat or something?
No, it was it was originally an outdoor cat. The mom had abandoned it, like this mom did with the new kittens. The mom had abandoned her and her brother, and they were tiny, 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 and my mom bottle fed her. So she's attached to my mom. But no, they're indoor cats.
I've had many cats in my life, but I've only ever had one girl cat. All my
Oh,
pets have been, all my life have been boys, except for one cat called Montgomery,
uh,
and the bird that I've got now, which is Solar, she's a girl. Every other pet I've had has been a boy.
on purpose?
I no, I don't think so. But I mean, if I think with cats and dogs, I only have had two dogs in my life. I'm not really a dog person.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
I've had two dogs
Definitely
too.
cats over dogs. I had a little rescued a little short, a long-haired Chihuahua called Snowbell. Well, I don't know what its name was, but we called it Snowbell. And you know that Stuart Little movie, and there was a
Uh-huh.
white cat called Snowbell. Well, my
Yep, I
son
remember
used to
that.
love that movie, so when we got the dog, he wanted to call it Snowbell. So we called it Snowbell. And I used before I had my son, I had a Australian Kelpie, and its name was Coco.
Oh, that's
And
pretty neat.
yeah, and then I had a car accident, and so I gave the dog to my brother, and he had a property down the Midlands of Tassie. And he didn't look after it. He pretty much locked it up in a tiny coop, and apparently it got out and it was running around and it was biting the bums of the sheep.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, but that's what Kelpies are, go 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 dogs. They're not a they they're a go dog. Anyway, so that didn't work out well.
Yeah, I bet not.
Um, but I wasn't in Melbourne for long. I think I was only over there for about 8 months, and I moved back. But when I got the dog back, it was completely different. It was traumatized, and
Oh, that's sad.
he mistreated it, you might as well say.
Poor thing.
So I ended up surrendering it to the RSPA. So I don't know whether what happened to him, whether he was euthanized or
Oh,
given to somebody. Hopefully, he was given to somebody on a
yeah.
property.
You hate to see dogs euthanized or any kind of critter.
Mm. And then after that, I just swore I'd never have another dog again.
Well, I've had a black lab and a Siberian husky, both at the same time. Those were the only dogs I've ever had.
Would you ever get another one?
Yes, I'd be
Yeah.
interested in. As long as we have the cats and the kittens, though, that's probably not going to happen because the dog would have to be indoors.
Yeah, but cats and dogs get on okay,
They do.
especially if you get a puppy.
Uh-huh. And that's what I would want.
Yeah,
Is
the cats will adjust.
yeah, cats adjust.
Yeah, but any pet is a big commitment.
Uh-huh.
It's
Let's
just like
see.
having a child. You got it for until the end, really, regardless of how old it is.
Let's see. My cat that died in the fall, she would have been 19 years old.
Well, that's a good age for a cat.
Uh-huh. I've had two cats live to be almost 19 in my lifetime, so I'm quite tickled with it.
The first cat that I remember having was when I was really little, and his name was Scooby. and I think he died when I was about 14 years old.
Aw.
But yeah, I can remember him being a kitten, and I was probably 4 or 5 years old. I used to put him in my wardrobe. He used to sleep in the wardrobe. I took him to school once in my backpack, but he got out, managed to go. I mean, the school was only 3 blocks away from our house, but he got back home again.
You should consider yourself lucky that he got back home again.
Oh yeah, we're just in a town. It was literally straight down the road.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know what the population of that town was back then. It's grown a little bit now. Lots of new houses and stuff. My mum's still down there.
Is she?
Yeah. Oh well, I've got 2 mums and 2 dads.
Uh,
So because I was adopted, and when I was 18, I found out who my parents were. Um, so the ones that brought me up, that's who I call mum and dad, and the
okay.
ones that are my biological parents, I call them by their names, which is Marilyn and Lester. They're both still alive, but the dad that brought me up, he passed away. It must be 12 years now, easy. He ended up with dementia, but my mum's still alive, and both my biological parents are still alive.
That's good. Uh, let's see. In my family, unfortunately, my biological mom is not alive, and I never even knew my biological dad at all.
Do you know his name?
I don't. I know his last name, but I don't know his first name. I don't even know the town he lives in, so I can't look that up either.
So your biological parents, you don't have either of them.
Uh, unless my dad died, no.
So who brought you up then?
The current people that I'm with now. Well, let me back up. I went through the foster care system, and was in there for like a year and a half, and then I met my parents I have now, and they adopted me when I was 8 years
Oh
old.
no, so pretty much the same situation as me, except for I was a baby.
Right.
Yeah. What was it like being in the foster system for a year and a half without having somewhere?
It wasn't bad. I didn't mind it because I was too little to know much of anything.
Oh, you
But
was little, was you? How old was you?
I was 7.
So your mum and dad adopted you when you were 7 years old.
No, they adopted me when I was 8 years old. I spent a year in the foster care system.
And before that you was with your mum that passed away.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I pushed those memories out of my head. It was a long time ago.
Was your mum a good mum?
No, that's why I went into foster care.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh well,
She,
it's and did you have any growed up with brothers and sisters?
my parents that I have now had adopted my brother and my sister, so there were three kids in this house at the same time. Biological brother and sister, I don't remember. It was too many years ago.
Yeah, yeah, I have. There was the family that I was brought up with. Um, there was 2 boys and 2 girls, me being one of them. So, mum and dad had my big brother. Then they adopted my sister, and then they adopted me, and then they had their son. So the 2 boys are theirs, and us 2 girls were adopted.
That's
But we're
neat.
not related, me and my sister. But when
Right.
I found out my real parents, my biological parents, when I was 18, I said I was 16. Mum said I was 18, but I don't remember. I must have been 18 because I had a car because I
Probably.
drove down to Hobart to meet her. But she had me to my dad, Lester. Um, but Lester didn't even know that she was pregnant, didn't even know that I existed until I was 18.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
actually went through Parliament and tried to get the laws changed to give fathers the rights to, have say in what happens to children that are abandoned. Because if he had known that I existed, he would have had me and brought me up, and I would have been with him and his family.
Aw.
Because my mum, Marilyn, um, she she was still living under her mum and dad's roof, and it was a big taboo to be, this is 53 years ago, mind you, so things have changed. But it
Yeah,
was
they
a
have
really
to.
big taboo, to be unmarried and with child. Um, and Marilyn definitely wasn't strong enough to stand up and to even know what was out there for help. So,
Huh.
her mum made it really hard. Don't know about her father, but from what she said, her mum did. She actually did apologise to her the day she died. Um, and she left me
Oh.
some money in her will, so that was weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so Marilyn had me and gave me up. Then she got married and she had a boy and a girl, so they're my half brothers and sisters. And Lester, he had me but didn't know it. And then he was with another lady and had another boy. And then he was with another lady and he had another two, a boy and a girl. So
Wow.
I've got a lot of half brothers and sisters, but no full blood.
I was gonna say you have a big family.
Yeah, so it's we don't call it a family tree. We call it a brambury bush.
That's funny.
Yeah, yeah, and I've met all of them. Um, and one's passed away. That's the one that took her own life
Oh.
when she was 19.
Oh, that's
Um,
sad.
yeah, it was. And I've told this story before, but she rang me up 2 days before she did it.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't be bothered talking to her. So I kind of brushed her off a bit and cut the call short.
Oh
And then
no.
2 days later, she did it. So I often wondered what she wanted to say if I was actually listened. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you should have listened to her.
I should have, yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
maybe she was gonna tell you what she was gonna do. I don't know. She might have been
Yeah,
looking
I will
for help.
never know, Bud. I will never know. It'll go to the grave with me, and if there's anything on the other side, maybe I can ask her then.
Yeah, ask her in heaven. She'll know. Or
Yeah,
she'll tell you.
but I often think about it.
Yeah. What would you know, what would have been what would she have said to you?
I have no idea. Maybe that was her. Maybe that she just wanted that to be the last call. And I mean, I know of 3 people that have took their own lives, and there is there is no give me help. They don't tell people they're going to do it. They literally do it. They don't. You know, usually the ones that are dead serious, they don't let people know that they're going to do it. They just do it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And it's sad. I hate hearing about that.
yeah. And there was 2 other people as well that did it. I think I told you about the guy that I went out for a meal with, and he did it with the same gun as his dad did.
Oh, I don't remember you telling me that. Oh, geez,
Mm,
that's sad.
yeah, but yeah,
Hmm.
I think it was you that you might have been asleep. I think me and White Moon were talking. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was your panel.
It might have been. I like
Yeah,
doing
you.
these late ones.
Yeah, but yeah,
Hmm.
everyone's got a story, bud. Everyone's got a story. No one gets away from not having a title of their book.
That's what makes this thing called life interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We're each different. I'm different than
Yeah.
you. You're different than White Moon. Even your birds are different from each other.
Yeah, they've all got different personalities, that's for sure. I can hear Casper clicking the side of his cage. He does it to piss me off because he knows I'm going to go out and get him. I'm not going to get him now. It's nearly 7 o'clock.
I beg to differ. It's 2 a.m.
Are you tired?
Getting there gradually and slowly.
Yeah.
You can probably tell by my voice.
Are you in bed?
Yeah, I'm in bed.
Yeah. So you're just
Covered.
on your phone, are you?
Yep, I'm covered up to my chin in blankets.
It's too hot to be covered up here.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
And late evening, the sun it goes down to the east. Sorry, the west.
I was gonna
Comes
say
up on the east and goes down to the west, and so that shines through my bedroom window, and that heats up the room. And usually, when I've settled the birds down, I have the bedroom door closed. So unless I open my bathroom door and turn the fan on, I kind of cook in here until the sun goes down.
Uh, no wonder you're going bare feet.
Yeah, I've only got niggers and a singlet on.
Let's see. I have pajamas on, top and
I
bottom.
hate pajamas in bed. No, even in the middle of winter, I will not wear pajamas in bed.
I typically won't, but the house is cold tonight, so I'm fully dressed and I have on 2 blankets, a comforter, and a bed sheet.
It doesn't matter how cold it is. I will not wear pajamas in bed or clothed.
I typically don't wear
I feel like I'm being trapped. They wrap around you, and I just get it off me. But
Yeah.
I've got a really good doona. I've got a feather down doona, like a down duck.
Ooh, that's soft.
Yeah, it's really, really thick too, full of feathers.
Typically,
Cost an
I
arm
won't.
and a leg, but it was worth it.
Yeah. Typically, I won't wear anything to bed, but
I can't go naked.
I usually do. But with the house being cold like this, I want to stay warm.
Yeah. Do you have an electric blanket?
I don't. On the coldest
Oh,
nights,
there.
I'll sleep by the fire, so that helps.
Okay. Yeah, I do like my electric blanket, but I didn't put it on my new mattress.
Huh.
Yeah, so it might go back on. I just put it in the wardrobe. I might put it on in winter, but I'll see how I go without it.
Yeah, you're getting close to your winter season.
Yeah, so by the end of March, the air conditioning's going off and the heaters are going on.
Do you know how weird that sounds on my end? Because going into April, we're just going to spring,
Yeah,
and the furnace goes off and the windows go open. Totally the opposite of what you just said.
yeah, and by October it starts to warm up a little bit. November, it's getting quite nice, and from then onwards. So we only really get, say, 4 months out of the year in Tasmania that are hot, and the rest is quite chilly.
But you don't have humidity like we do you?
No, no. When you go up, the further down south you are of Australia, so I'm way down south, like Tasmania's at the bottom of Australia. So
Right.
go to the mainland Australia and go all the way up the top. That's the hottest, and that's where the humidity is.
Oh,
But further down south, the less humidity, and Tasmania is the coolest place to live in Australia.
how cold does it get?
I don't know Fahrenheit, but in winter, in my city, of course, it's different in Hobart and up in the mountains, but in my city, a cold night would be -4 Celsius.
Mm, would that be like 30
I don't know what it is
Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit. I
I don't either.
don't know if I can Google while I'm on the phone. So yeah, about -4 Celsius at night, and on a cold winter's day, you might get to 8 degrees Celsius.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know how to translate that without looking on Google either.
Yeah, I don't know if I can look on Google while I'm on the phone, can I?
On StreamYard, no, it would probably kick you off.
Yeah, I won't try that.
Yeah, because it does me when I try to use Google.
Yeah. But yeah, not as it did snow about 4 years ago in this city. Um,
Sorry,
that's
I
the
laugh
first
when you
time I
say
knew that it ever snowed here. But the town I used to live in, it snowed there a couple of times in winter. Um, but more the mountains.
I don't care if I ever see another snowflake the rest of the winter,
Some people in Australia have never seen the snow.
which is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you this or not, but last Wednesday we had a blizzard.
I think I
It-
seen a short or maybe caught some of you live and did you show it?
I didn't show it because I didn't have my new phone then, so no.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that one. Yeah, well, Lady Venom has never seen the sea.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I only have to drive 45 minutes up the road and I can go to the sea.
I've been to the sea. We have two seas in our country, one on each coast, the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean. I've been to both of them.
Well, I'm on an island, so I can go anywhere around the island, of course. But yeah, it's hard to comprehend, isn't it?
It really is. I
Wonder if
love
she
it.
ever got to see it, what she would think of it.
She'd be shocked probably how big it is
Hmm.
and the noise it makes too. You know, those waves crashed against the rocks or whatever.
Yeah,
They, they make quite a ruckus.
there's some beautiful beaches in Tasmania.
Oh, I'm sure there are.
Wineglass Bay, if you Google that, that's one of the nicest beaches.
Oh. Do you go to the beach frequently?
Not so much now that my son's grown and moved out. I've got a friend at Gravelly Beach, uh, and I did go to Greens Beach about a year ago, but not really these days, bud. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, not really these days, but a lot when we were kids and a lot when my kid was growing up. Um, we didn't stay home much. We were always, going to people's places or going camping or fishing or to the beach or go-karting and his mates would come over and I'd
oh,
cart them around, be their taxi on weekends and holidays and sleepovers. So I loved being a mum. It was the best part of my life. I thought it was awesome.
oh, good. I'm glad you did.
Yeah,
'Cause
he's a good kid too. He's a nice looking young fella too.
that's good.
Do you want to see a picture of him?
Sure, Joe. I'd like to.
Hang on, I have to unplug you.
Because I heard you talking to JC about him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I can talk about him forever. I'm going to always brag about me boy. Hang on. I've got a nice picture in there. That's when he was little.
Let me make your. Oh, I can see him. He's handsome.
Yeah, he was little there. Oh, that's actually in the Book of Tasmania, that one.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. He was a gorgeous little kid. And this
Yeah.
is what he looks like now. Get it.
Oh, he's handsome.
Yeah. Can't
He
really
looks
see it
like a
in there.
nice looking guy.
Yeah. I've got my freezer. It's chock-a-block full of photos of him.
I bet.
These are like fridge magnets.
Uh-huh.
Most of them are of Luke. Like that's a more modern one of him. Can't really see it
Uh-huh.
in this light. But yeah, they're all of him and me,
Oh, that's nice.
and his friend Mitchell. Mitchell, I've got photos of him and Mitchell. Where is it? Oh God, oh there it is. That's Mitchell, his friend, and that's Luke as a newborn, and that's them at 17 and 18 years old. And
Oh,
there's a few
so they're
of them
good.
as they're growing up. They were always together. There's another one of them together.
So they're good
But
friends.
yeah, I love photos.
Me too. especially sailing
Absolutely
boat.
love them. Yeah. And most of these things down here are gifts from him.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. Some of his favourite car, his money box, his
Huh.
Pokemon balls. He used to love Pokemon. But yeah, I love little reminders and sentimental things.
Yeah, I do too.
He gave me that owl when he went to the
Oh,
mainland at the airport. Yeah.
have you ever been to the United States, Joe?
No, I've never been out of Australia.
Really?
No, I've been to King Island, Maria Island, which are parts of Australia, and all over, or not all over, but the main cities of Australia like Melbourne and Sydney and Queensland.
Oh, I
I've
bet
been to
those are.
those, but I've never been out of Australia ever. I haven't got a passport and I never ever want to.
Huh.
I don't have
Well,
an interest in travelling at all.
that's smart. Stay where you're comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, I was invited to go to Europe. I was a long time ago. I was probably 25 and I said no thanks.
Nope. Australia's your home, and that's where I'm staying.
Yeah, I ended up staying in for I think they went for 8 weeks, and I moved into their place for 8 weeks and looked after their pets. That was when I was foot free, and I didn't have any commitments apart from work. Didn't
Right.
have kids or anything then, or um, I think I may have had a cat back then. I can't really remember when I was 25.
It's long. Excuse me. It was a long time ago.
I was now I'm 53. It
Time flies.
does.
Shh. I'll be 44.
And don't worry, the next time you blink, you'll be 53 because that's how fast it goes.
Oh, don't tell me that, Joe.
It
I didn't want to
does
hear
go
that.
quick.
That was not what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, my son's just about to turn 24, and it only seemed like yesterday that I had him.
Yeah, I know. Where'd the time go, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
All those birds are slowly settling down.
I think I am too.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit darker earlier, and it's darker in the morning now because usually I'd be woken up by one of them. I'm going to make a chart because every morning it changes. Sometimes I
Yeah,
hear
sure.
Casper first or whoever first, but I don't know who was first this morning. Might have been Solar, I'm not sure. But yeah, I didn't get out of bed until 8:15, and that's a sleep in for me.
Yeah, for me too. I'm
Yeah.
usually up by 5 or 5:30.
Although I did watch that movie Misery, the Stephen King movie Misery. I'd seen it quite a few times back in the day, but I actually watched it again last night and still enjoyed it.
That's good.
Yeah, that was my stomach if you heard it.
I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention.
Digesting that yogurt.
That's probably what I did it for you. For you was yogurt.
Yeah. So what's your plans for tomorrow?
Well, I'm gonna sleep in a bit and then go to church in the morning, and then after that, absolutely nothing because it's Sunday.
Yeah, Monday for me.
Yep. Might take a walk because it's supposed to be a fairly warm day. Watch basketball or something. I don't know.
You just live the day you're living.
Yep.
That's the best way to be.
It is. And I like weekends because you don't have a darn thing to do.
Oh, every day's a weekend for me.
That's good.
Did you see? Do you watch my shorts at all, Bud?
I have, yes.
The last one that I put up is like Solar. She's got some out of the cage toys, and she
Hmm.
used to like little bits and bobs and jewelries and all that kind of stuff. But I found a little fidget toy, and she pulls the buttons off it, and there's lots of different coloured buttons. I don't know how many. There 20 odd buttons, but on the short it shows how fast she does it. But it's she flicks them around and everywhere, and then it takes me 10 minutes to find them all, to click them all back on again. And then as soon as I'm doing that, she wants me to do it again.
It's
But she
never ending
clicks them off
cycle.
really fast. And I think I put the title, Solar's going for a world record, because she does it so fast.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I might go to the post office and see if I can pick up another one and just put it away somewhere, um, just in case I lose bits. Although it's easy to find them, you just have to look, but they're so small. But she doesn't want to play with anything but that now. You're nodding off, mister.
What's that?
You're nodding off.
Can you tell?
Yeah, you're getting sleepy.
I am. I'll stay here for a bit longer, though. I enjoy talking to you. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah, a bit past 7 for me. I'm never up. Like, I'm usually asleep. Probably between 10:30 and 11:30, mostly 10:30, and I sleep all the way through without waking up
Good.
until I wake up, which can be between 7:30 and 8 at the most, or this morning 8:15. So yeah, I don't have trouble sleeping. I have done in the past, but I think the medication I take, I think that helps me sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Melatonin or whatever that is.
No, I don't actually take a sleeping aid. I take psych drugs. Um, so I think they can be quite sedating, because I take them at night time, but they're not actually sleep aids.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That was Casper. Oh, and I put a couple of kangaroos on my post on my
Oh,
channel. They were there yesterday, so I was going to do a short, but they weren't doing anything. They were just sitting there. So I just took a photo and put that on my community page.
yeah. I'll have a look, Joe. Probably in the morning when I wake up. But I'll
Cool.
definitely have a look.
Well, I'm going to let you go to sleep, bud.
That's okay. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. It was fun talking to you.
Yeah, you too, matey.
I'll probably catch
Yeah,
you sometime tomorrow.
no doubt. I'll be floating around.
All right. Well, good evening to you, and thanks for coming up for the half hour you were up here, or whatever, hour-ish.
Cool. Thanks, matey. Thanks for having me. Have a good sleep.
I will. Good night.
Bye.